Hi folks, welcome back to my hoard. So it's about 3 o'clock, Monday the 13th. That says about 40 degrees. That says 41 degrees. Wait a minute, where are we? There we are. 41 degrees. And this guy says 40 degrees or, come on, 5 degrees centigrade. There you are. So internationally we know what temperature it is. We could see it's overcast. It was actually real beautiful this morning. Nice sunny day. The sun felt good, you know. Alright, what am I up to today? I'm about to go into the belly of the beast. If y'all thought this place was tough, this place was a mess, and I'll grant you, for some of you, you probably did think this was a mess. The lower garage is actually the beast. The lower garage and the basement are truly the beast. There's crap, there's items down there that I acquired some probably 32 years ago, 33 years ago, sorry for the wind, that have been stored away, that are now just, you know, kind of showing their face. What I need to do, though, I need to make the garage a little more functional. And I know I'm taking you in the wrong direction, but bear with me for a second. When I bought this reefer box, when I got this thing, it was set up to deliver cakes around the Hudson Valley. He sold the truck out from underneath it, and and then I bought this from him. I think I gave him $500 for this thing. It's a heck of an insulated shed for $500. And what I did is I cut this hole here. You can see I framed it in, but I cut this hole here and made the doors on this side. There's also a door over there and a door here, but that door wasn't big enough to do anything, so wasn't much use. And this door is definitely not big enough to really do anything. When you're trying to squeeze tractors and everything else in here, you need at least 48 inches. So that's what I did. Just quickly, not that we need to talk about this long, is I thought I bolted through. I guess I just, you know, cut these to the width of the box and then, you know, just kind of built a doorway around it. And there it is. So my door. Anyhow, this thing came equipped. It had shelves on both sides. It actually looked like this. So this side also had shelves on it. I took those down because it wasn't much, you couldn't really do much with it with double shelves. I kept one set up and obviously loaded them with crap. And once again, this side, I took the shelves down, and you can see I used the wood all over the place. In the corners here, though, here and here, even though this door was here, in this corner here, there were, I don't know, reefer racks. I'll show you what I mean. And I took the two aluminum reefer racks out, and I mean, they're really great aluminum. This is the air conditioning unit off the truck. The reason why the truck got retired, by the way, is because the air conditioning unit died. The truck itself was still good, but without the air conditioner. And I guess the guy who owned the truck didn't want to put the money into it. Anyway, there were two of those aluminum racks. So I pulled them out and dropped them over here because, I don't know, I'm a slob and they were kind of out of the way over there. There's the piece I cut out to make the hole there. So, and I don't know if anybody was ever curious what a reefer rock box is built out of. It's just like foam and 2x4s. I mean, nothing really major here, right? This is the aluminum outside. On the inside there was plastic stuff, and quite honestly, that's lying on the ground over here, keeping the erosion to a minimum. Let's see if I could get the wide angle camera shot at it. Yeah, see that white thing on the ground right there in the center of the screen? That's just the plastic that was covering the foam. So to make a box, you basically build the metal frame to support the roof and all. Then you kind of fill in the sides with those, looks like 2x2s, and then you fill it up with foam, which makes the whole thing rigid. You put metal on the outside, put plastic on the inside, and you have an insulated box. So anyway, I took one of those racks and I managed to cram it in over here. And I'm sure you guys are thinking, what good does it do if you're just moving stuff around in the garage? Well, valid point, though one not taken, because I have like a lot of these tools, like just assortments of tools in boxes, like sockets and all that. And what I need to do is start grinding through the major sort on this stuff. Find out what I have and where it should be. Right? I mean, I got metal box after toolbox after, all these crazy boxes of stuff, and I need to get some kind of order out of it so that I can move forward. I mean, it's to the point where the snowblower is starting to get covered with crap here. To this end, there's a couple of different things. You guys might have saw that I was using these trays upstairs. One of them I bought 5, I think. Right? I must have bought 6 because there's 5 here. I must have bought 6. God. Oh, wait, no, I was using a different tray upstairs. So I bought 5 of these, and this is going to help me sort by, basically what am I putting in each one, whether it's screwdrivers in one or sockets in one and so forth. But I just need to kind of grind through this amazing mess down here. A lot of this stuff I've bought. Some of it over the last couple of years, some of it longer time ago. I just need to sort through it. So this is the belly of my beast. I mean, things that you should not allow, right? Just what I need, this oil to dump over and the propane bottle to fall on the floor, right? I mean, chances are you drop the propane bottle, it's probably not going to explode. Probably not. I didn't say definitely not. I mean, more deep sockets. I just need to grind through this mess. This is one of those remote Dremel type tools, right? You kind of hold the end of it and carve. But what good does it do me sitting here like this? I mean, this is, I'm gonna get it out. This is a wonderful 1/2-inch ratchet. That's the brand name, Easy Red. I mean, wonderful device, but what's the use of it if you can't find it, eh? So here I am playing with my reefer racks in the belly of the beast. My way back from physical therapy, I'm to the point where I'm driving the trucks in standard, and it was dry today, so I took the little Ranger out. And I picked up a piece of plywood that I'm going to cut up to make shelves for that rack. I went 5/8. I don't know if you guys have noticed that plywood has really gotten very crappy lately. I mean, it's very hard to get it where it's not damaged. I know this is CDX, exterior, so to speak. I'm not sure if it's called different things in other countries, but I mean, it's very, very hard to pick a piece of plywood that isn't just battered to death. I mean, you guys could kind of see the, I call them splits. Oops. Where am I? That kind of stuff. You see that split toward the center? There's another one down there. I mean, look at this. And this is not a second. I didn't buy this at it's Boise Cascade, right? You guys could read it, but it's kind of crap. And this isn't Home Depot stuff. This came from one of the better lumber yards in the area. Home Depot, the last few times, I got now splinters. The last few times I got plywood, the plywood's really just been horrible. You know, your strong direction is this way. I mean, if you're putting pressure on it and you just support this end and that end, that's kind of the strong way. If you support this end and that end and put pressure on it, it actually bows quite a lot. But with the way they made the plywood, it didn't look like it was strong in any direction. So I'm kind of been avoiding the Home Depot plywood for that reason. Even as you start getting to 5/8, it's just not very good. Or at least my experience for the last few times I've bought it there, it hasn't been very good. Obviously, if you pop for the hardwood plywood, $40-50 a sheet, you're okay. That was $28 a sheet cash. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to start digging through this stuff. Actually, I guess I should make shelves first before the rain comes. I should cut that plywood up and then put some shelves down over there and then start sorting and filling up. You guys might wonder, sometimes I wonder, what I'm going to do when I wake up in the morning. Most of the times I kind of get up and I have kind of a loose plan. I'm always there are certain things I'm always doing. Like, I know I got projects going, so when I got a project going, I know there's parts I need. So a lot of times there's parts on order. Like for that CDI gig, I have a bunch of parts on order for that. So when they come in, that'll help me package up that whole unit. So that's kind of moving in one direction. At the same time, I kind of, give Craigslist and eBay and the local papers and all those a quick scan to see if there's any steal of a deal out there. Because if I run across a real steal of a deal for a 3-wheeler or a 4-wheeler, I'm out to get it, right? If I run across like a 4-wheeler, a Yamaha or a Kawasaki, or even an Arctic Cat or Polaris or something, even something that I don't necessarily want to keep. I got friends who also kind of play and rebuild this kind of stuff. So if I get the right deal on it, a lot of times, if it's not one I'm interested in, but once again, it was a deal you can't let go by, I'll pick it up and then I'll work something out with them. As an example, I have a buddy of mine calls it Dean's Quad, nickname, and it lives way upstate, and he rebuilt. I got it. It was a deal, and I just couldn't resist it, so I got it. I think I traded some parts for it, and I got this whole quad. No, actually, it was a freebie. It was a come get it freebie, so I picked it up. And needed an engine. The engine was really destroyed. So he picked up an engine for it, threw it on, put the whole thing together, and he has it upstate. So whenever Harvey goes upstate, he's got a quad waiting for him. I could just hop on it and ride it. He always calls it my quad. So, all right, folks, enough babbling and stupidity. This mess ain't going to clean itself up. I mean, just look at this. Is this not scary? I mean, look at this crap. I mean, I got plastic fenders and gas tanks and empty cardboard boxes and extension cords by the 100-mile mark. I mean, I got compressors and metal boxes. I could see why I've been avoiding this for a while. And some of these boxes, I probably haven't been in here in years. Okay, folks, live, love, and have a great time. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Hoard. Till then, remember to keep your tires down, your handlebars up. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. To my new subscribers and my old, thank you. Thanks for sticking with me. Take care now.